Welcome back. We have some breaking news today from the campaign trail for governor. As many of you know, Mayor Tyler Mastin of Wichita has come under increased scrutiny recently for selling off $628,000 worth of stock right before the market crash due to coronavirus. This came immediately after he downplayed the coronavirus pandemic in a tweet, saying, "The United States today is better prepared than ever before to face emerging public health threats like the coronavirus." This came right after a meeting with mayors from across the country discussing the coronavirus pandemic and their response. Mayor Mastin made a statement today outside a local Topeka school as he was touring it to tout his education policy.
Hello there, thank you for all coming out here today. It's a gorgeous day out here in Kansas. I actually just got done touring Topeka Elementary. Education obviously is one of the major pillars of my campaign. I called this meeting today to discuss recent accusations made against me by a Kansas newspaper, claiming that I use my position as a major metropolitan mayor to know about the past COVID-19 outbreak for financial gain. I want to first off by saying that I'm running to bring some common sense back to Kansas. And in doing so, I'm bringing a new policy that I want to implement on my campaign: transparency. Now, I understand that is a word that a lot of politicians use and don't follow through. So I'm going to be the first one to actually do so. Did I meet with major metropolitan mayors to discuss COVID-19? Yes. We met with the President, Zachary Miller, Vice President Michael Nudo, and CDC Director Dr. Oz. But we did not talk about financial outcomes. We were talking about the President's initiative: stay home, stay healthy, stay connected. A policy that I endorsed, the mayors endorsed, and even the governor of Kansas endorsed. Never once did we talk about any financial outcomes, financial issues facing this state and this country. The tweet that I sent out was not about financial issues, and I was not aware and was not prepared for what the outcome of COVID-19 was going to be. Now, the accusation is that I sold my personal stock for financial gain. I did. It was in my legal right to do so. Earlier, I talked about transparency, and that's why I called this meeting. The reason why I sold my stock was because I do not want to have any financial and corporate ties as your next governor. That is something that we as a state deserve. I even sold my own company because I do not want to have any financial ties. I'm here to serve you, the people of Kansas. One thing that I noticed when I was out in DC as the SBA administrator was pork barrel spending. It's running rampant in our nation's capital, and it's running rampant in our state capital. And my opponent, he's the #1 proprietor of pork barrel spending. This is why I call this meeting. I'm bringing forth a new policy that I think needs to be implemented today with our current governor. The policy won't gain me any fans, even in my own party. The policy is, if any piece of legislation comes across my desk with pork barrel spending, I will veto it. It is not the responsibility of Kansas taxpayers to pay for frivolous expenditures that do not benefit them. That is my promise to you as your next governor. And like my motto says, let's bring some common sense back to Kansas. Thank you very much.
Now that was Mayor Mastin coming at us from Topeka Elementary School. It should be interesting to see how this scandal plays out. Now up next, as the holiday season is approaching and cruises are starting to go again, our panel of experts joins us to talk about how to prepare for that possible cruise ship quarantine.